What's that? Look, we iced out here in Dallas. Weather got everybody trapped for the next couple of days. Ice all over the place. It's starting to come down, but prayers up for the people in Los Angeles going through the wildfires and stuff, man. That's a crazy situation to watch. But I just dropped in real quick. Let's talk about these college playoff games, the semifinals. How y'all been enjoying it so far? I'll be honest, I was skeptical at first when they were talking about, the format initially before I seen it actually put into place and how they were going to do it. And I'm not gonna lie, I like the way they turned the playoffs into essentially the bowl games, and just made those the playoff seeds, and you advance as you win your bowl. I thought that was done, executed nicely. And now we're down to the final four, the semifinal. These games have been giving some exciting moments too, and it's not like bowl games hadn't been exciting from the jump, but just the way they implemented it into going into a national championship. I thought they did. College football actually got it right with this one. I thought they did good. Now, I don't think I've been hearing some whispers about them adding additional teams. I don't think you need to go no further than this. I think this is a good stopping point and includes some regional matchups that we wouldn't have seen in the past. And I think that's also giving birth to new rivalries and squashing some of the talk about SEC, Big 12, ACC, and some of that stuff. So it's getting a chance to see some of these games played out on the field. And I saw what Robert Griffin III saying the SEC, what they have done in the playoffs, it shows their dominance isn't the same anymore. Or we can't hang our hat on saying the SEC is like the NFL. But I know he's smart enough to know that with the injection of the NIL deals and all the stuff like that permeating through college football and the transfer portal, Alabama franchises will no longer exist. It will no longer be no one dominant team within college football. And I think that parity makes it good for the fan bases across the nation because you actually have a real legitimate shot outside of Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Auburn. Every 10 years, rotate those names through, and for the most part, it's been Alabama. I'm sick of them. I'm an LSU fan, so I'm sick of them. But anyway, the four teams at hand that still left. You got Texas playing Ohio State. I think that's set up to be a nice game. Texas defense, I think they can be had on the back end with some of the explosive playmakers Ohio State has. So even though I live here in Dallas, I'm rooting for Texas. My head says Ohio State might pull this off. Hoping I'm wrong. I got certain couple kids on Longhorns that I know secondhand. I would say that through my daughter. She's at that age, college age now, where I know some of the players that either went to school from here because Dallas has become a pipeline for the major programs around the nation with some of the talent they're putting out around the DFW area. These kids here are balling, and so I have certain ties with some of the Texas kids, but heart, I hope Texas wins. But in my head, I think I'm leaning more towards Ohio State. And then for the game between Penn State and Notre Dame. Now, this is an interesting matchup. We got two black head coaches trying to advance. I like Penn State. I hadn't seen much of them this year, but I like what they've done over the course of the year. They're a solid team. But in this one, I am leaning more towards Notre Dame. I just think they've caught that right mix, that lightning in the bottle, and the way that team rallies together and what they had to go through with the New Orleans situation and, preparing for that game and going out and playing the game after a terrorist attack happened on Bourbon. So I just think that team is primed to advance to the next level. So I really think after today or after this weekend of the semifinals, I think we'll be looking at Ohio State, Notre Dame for the national championship. So we'll tap back in, see if I'm right, see if I'm wrong. But good luck to all the four teams that's left in the semifinals participating for the national championship. It's a lot of talent that we'll be seeing playing on Sundays coming up soon. So, hey, here's to an amazing weekend of college football. And I will be tapping back in for for NFL first round breakdown. See who I think advanced to the second round of this. Wild card week is always crazy. It's going to be one game that surprises. I don't know what that game is yet, but it's going to be one game. I'm going to look at the schedule again, see who's selected to play who. I kind of know, but I want to look at it a little bit more before I get on and talk about it. But here's to an amazing week of college football and NFL football. Tap back in. Got some new episodes coming with the podcast too. Be on the lookout for that. Y'all stay tuned.